We all are men haters.
So apparently Mackenzie Ziegler hates men, but don't worry guys, we're gonna get into that in just a second. But get ready to spill the tea, because today we're delving into the virtual battleground that is the Dance Moms Reddit community. If you thought the dance studio was where all the drama went down, think again. The real action is happening online, where fans are unraveling jaw-dropping theories, behind-the-scenes secrets, and everything in between. Buckle up, because this journey into the wild world of the Dance Moms Reddit is about to leave you shook. Hit that subscribe button, grab your dance shoes, and let's waltz into the craziest revelations together. So this Dance Moms Reddit is wilding out, you guys. Like, people will literally share their most uncensored opinions. They're being so buck wild. People share the funniest memes, and there's honestly so many nuggets that the public doesn't even know. So we're gonna get into that today, but first, let's talk about Kenzie Ziegler, because she went on her own podcast, which is the Roommates podcast, and she talked about hating men. So here's what Mackenzie had to say, which I thought was very interesting in the heat of all of the rumors and alleged confirmations of her and Dakota breaking up. But apparently Melissa went on a podcast somewhere and said that they did break up and that Mackenzie is super sad. Melissa is her mom, in case you didn't know, but I haven't been able to find that footage.
We actually just did a episode on dating, which you watched literally probably 2 hours ago.
It was really good.
And I did talk about how I feel like I'm setting myself up poorly for my next relationship, just because I'm still thinking about what this other person did to me. So it will cause me to not protect myself more, but just not be as open to new experiences and new relationships. We all are men haters. Straight men. We had this whole thing last episode where we were like, straight men are not real. They're not.
They're not real.
I'm glad we agree.
So I don't know about you. I know that Mackenzie is not directly confirming her breakup in this clip, but I think it's pretty obvious by the way that she's talking that she is definitely single right now and is certainly not in any kind of relationship with any kind of straight man. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And if any of you guys do know where it is that Melissa confirmed that Kenzie is no longer in a relationship, feel free to let me know down in the comments below as well, because I didn't see it on her vlog, so maybe it was in the Because the Mom Said So podcast, but I'm not sure. But then Mackenzie goes on to explain what it's like trying to keep your circle small in LA, because there are a lot of clout chasers and a lot of social climbers, but this is what Mackenzie had to say.
It is hard to do that here, to I guess keep your circle small, because everyone is in such a bubble and it is such everyone knows each other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the party culture too. Friends with everyone, but it's none of these people are actually my real friends. But if you actually think about the concept of going out, what is the fun in it? You go out and see the same exact people that you saw the day before, and you just wait around.
But that is what Mackenzie had to say about her experience in Hollywood and clout chasers and social climbers and going out. But what do you guys think? I'm curious to know what your opinions are. But let's take a look at the ALDC/Dance Moms Reddit, because this place is wilding out, like I said. So Chloe posted a photo with her dad, Mark. This is them here on screen. I've personally never seen a clip of Mark, I don't think. But down in the comments, people are like, she looks like her dad in this pic with her mom's eyes. Someone else says, I feel like she has his eyes, not the color, but the shape and size. Chloe has small eyes like her dad, but in Christy's color. It's cute. I love their family. Every time I watch her vlogs with them, it soothes me. I don't understand how much shit I saw on Mark. Christy was the one who did dance. Mark worked. Now that he's older and has the time, he's taking Clara to her sports. Clara and Chloe are well adjusted as adults, which is full credit to Mark and Christy, obviously, but that's not the point. I'm sure there was lots of dance competitions he saw, which I totally agree with all of that, especially because the Dance Moms cast has come out to say that they really did not get paid a lot, and dance is expensive, so there had to be some kind of breadwinner in these families staying at home and making sure they worked, or the kids would never have been able to dance and be on the show. Dancing is definitely a privilege, especially at that kind of economic level. I remember a video where Chloe, Clara, and Christy are talking about who the funniest is in the family, and they all pretty much agreed it was Mark, and everything I've seen from him makes me agree. He's such a great foil to Christy, even though they are exactly opposites. And I've got to agree, he's got to be an opposite because he totally stays out of the spotlight and Christy loves attention. Somebody else says she looks so good with the darker hair. Chloe is gorgeous, to which I totally agree. I love this new hair color on her. It might be my favorite hair color that she's done so far. And somebody else commented, oh, he is daddy indeed, with somebody else responding, LMAO jail, to which I totally agree. That's hilarious. Someone else saying, he looks good. I think he lost a ton of weight. But I think that is enough on our episode of Dance Dads. Let's get back into the Dance Moms Reddit. So this post says, new season of Dance Moms starts filming this weekend. Dance Moms Starbound is proud to announce that we will be hosting the premiere episode of the Dance Moms reboot. Join us Saturday, December 2nd at FPAC to be a part of all the excitement. Doors open at 10:30 a.m. and filming begins at 11 a.m. Tickets are $20. Starbound was seen so much on the show. Is this one of those competitions that's even real, or is this just rigged to the high heavens? You guys let me know down in the comments below. Someone shared this photo of Abby and Brian that says the ALDC is closed to observe various holidays, including Valentine's Day. Fun fact, the ALDC is actually demolished and no longer exists. So she's always closed. A little Dance Moms Thanksgiving post of the Zieglers and their mom Melissa. And then I came across this post that was like, does anybody remember the Sophia and Maddie duet? And I've got to say, I definitely don't remember the Sophia and Maddie duet, but here it is for anybody else that was super curious as well. I find it a little hilarious that, of course, when Maddie is put beside Sophia, that they don't put anything in the choreography to show the strengths of Sophia, to show like what kind of incredible technique she has. She still has to look second rate to Maddie. Nobody can overshadow Maddie. Then let's talk about some opinion pieces, because I came across this one which I thought was very interesting, and it says things I would prefer to see over drama, and they're talking about what they would prefer to see on the show. And it says, I think many of us here would agree that we don't enjoy all the fake drama and fights on the show. The producers added all that to get more views, but personally, I think there's so many things I would have rather seen on the show instead. More rehearsals. I want to actually see the dances that get created, see how the girls learn, and just the process of choreographing. And I totally agree with that. My favorite clips, especially bonus clips from the show, were when they would upload bonus rehearsals, like even Anne from season 8 helping Hannah rehearse. Like those were some of the best scenes. Or Nia being rehearsed with Abby Lee Miller. Like those were the best and most important scenes in my opinion, and I would have loved to see more rehearsal as well, especially as a dancer and dance coach myself. Then they said some more info about dance. It would have been cool if they showed Abby explaining right and wrong technique to the girls, sometimes more than just point your feet. As a dancer, I always heard them talk about technique, but before I did my own research, I had absolutely no clue what that even meant. Okay, well, if you want to see a breakdown of technique, you can check out all of my Dance Coach Reacts series from over the last 4 years, where I have personally went in and reviewed so many of the different Dance Moms solos, duos, trios, and group numbers, and broken down the technique of many performances that we've seen on television, inside and outside of Dance Moms, if you're curious. Somebody else said anything related to the costumes, Abby designing them, going out to buy them, etc. I know we got that scene where the moms had to buy the ballet appropriate leotards. I would have liked more of that. The cast just having fun together, like how they went to the beach in the first season. What kinds of things would you all have liked to see more of on the show? Let me know, you guys, down in the comments below. Then somebody else writes, is ALDC a cult? I've been doing a lot of research on cults lately, and it seems clear to me that Abby behaves like a cult leader in many ways. Manipulation, control, verbal and emotional abuse, double speak, lying, humiliation, claims to know everything, etc. Which I totally agree with all of that. Another tactic I am seeing is pulling the children away from their mothers. I am watching season 8 where Abby is punishing Sarah for her mother's behavior. Abby is convincing Sarah that her mother is the problem instead of acknowledging her own part in the situation. Super dangerous behavior. To which, yeah, I can definitely see the parallels between Abby and a cult, especially the ALDC, and how they would do anything to protect their place inside the membership of the ALDC, but at the same time, Abby's a grandiose narcissist. Something that Abby Lee Miller and cult leaders have in common is they are often grandiose narcissists or straight-up psychopaths or sociopaths. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think the ALDC is a cult? In the comments section of this post, people were sharing their own opinions, with one person saying, I'm going to ponder this. Very MLM-y at best. She does a lot of manipulation tactics. This show really has so many layers to it, like Shrek. If I'm comparing to politics, Abby Lee Miller is a political puppet orchestrated by production to be her worst self. And the more she felt power, the more high she got. That's my THC. With someone else saying, that's not what a cult is. And somebody else saying, it's clear the OP was never in dance. Then somebody else's post says, I feel like we didn't get much commentary from the girls until season 6. I really wish that we could see more confessionals and commentary from the kids. I loved hearing their thoughts and feel like we didn't get to know most of their personalities until later. Even the reunions where they got to answer questions with each other in the sleepover. It's so great to see them together having fun. I really felt this when Maddie said she had to treasure dancing with Kendall and Kalani for winning first and second. Maddie just seems so sweet, but the mom's personalities deeply affected how we all feel about the girls, in my opinion. But this is one of the more hilarious things that I found in the Dance Moms Reddit, and it was this post saying, I admire Christy for not throwing hands here, followed by this iconic, legendary scene that we probably all remember from Dance Moms.
Oh, I bet you are. You know why? Because you're classless. Take height. I'm not taking a height. You know what? You're nowhere near Chloe's league. You're down here. She has more class in her little finger at 13 than you have in that fake fat body at 45.
Chloe is finished. Your kid's washed up.
How dare you? Do you know anything about that kid? No!
If you guys all remember that scene, this is the scene that they alleged there is a missing episode where Abby originally was making fun of Chloe's eye in this scene, Chloe's silent sinus syndrome before she got surgery, and they actually dubbed it over and edited something else and aired a different episode after all of the backlash. But let me know if any of you guys have this episode recorded or PVR'd or something. Definitely let me know, because I know that it is the missing episode and the missing footage that so many people have been looking for forever. Chloe has confirmed that's what was said. Christy has confirmed that's what was said. And that's why in the next scene, Christy's like, oh, so you heard. And Chloe's crying because she overheard the argument. But I don't know, you guys. The Dance Moms Reddit is wild. Let me know what you guys think of everything that we shared in today's video. And that's a wrap. We've just scratched the surface of the dance floor drama that's been lurking in the shadows of the Dance Moms Reddit community. Can you believe the wild fan theories and behind-the-scenes revelations we uncovered today? If you're as shook as we are, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more exclusive dance content, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat. But before you go, let us know in the comments your thoughts on the craziest Dance Moms Reddit theories, and what did you think about Mackenzie Ziegler hating men? Yikes. But anyways, you guys, thanks for joining us on this roller coaster of revelations. Until next time, keep dancing, stay fabulous, and remember, the drama never stops when it comes to Dance Moms. And of course, as always, make sure to be weird, be wild, and stay sparkly. If you missed my last video, you can check it out over here, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.